my garbage person of the week is a bit of a classic, and I think it is fitting that he is my garbage person to start off this year. I went to Donald Trump's Truth Social feed to see if he'd been up to anything. And it happened to be that when I went to his thing, he was in the middle of a truly exceptionally deranged posting binge where he seems to have just taken everything E. Carroll has ever posted and just thrown it on his own account to discredit her, I guess. Here's a brief look at what his profile looked like. You can see it is just, so there's some bad ads there. It's post after post after post with no context, no commentary. He's just screen capping what she said or a comment that she gave in an interview. And then there's an ad for something that looks like, I don't know, push-up bras, I don't know. And then we're back to more E. Carroll and more E. Carroll. And it just went on like that for way, way longer than you think. And I guess the idea is that this is gonna help him in his legal struggles. What he's basically done is he's gone in and taken tweets like, if we could jump ahead to graphic 4, she tweeted once in 2014, 9 years ago, the kinkiest sex toy is your brain. He posted that with no commentary. So I have to try to get into his deranged brain and figure out why he would do that. And I guess the idea is, you correct me if I'm wrong, Brett, she posted something about sex so she couldn't have been raped in the 90s. Is that an unfair interpretation of why he's posting that?
Yeah, he wants her to be painted as a strumpet with loose morals. And he also, I can see Donald Trump like, surrounded by like 10 Big Mac wrappers and 30 Diet Coke empties. And he's just like, I don't even remember why I'm doing it, but I think this is actually a pretty good tweet. Who's this person again? Like, I am so scared when I look back on like my high school friends' old photos that I'm accidentally gonna like it and they're gonna find out that I'm going into their histories. Like just gentle swipes with my pinky and no like double taps. This guy's like, no, I am going deep into E. Carroll's Twitter history and I'm gonna share that with the world.
Yeah, it is so utterly deranged. I mean, remember, he has already been found liable in sexual abuse or sexual molestation. I forget the exact term, but he has to give her $5 million for that. And it's not done. He keeps defaming her. I don't know if this is specifically defamatory, but it's in the same neighborhood, the same province. And he's just continuing to hit her.
Bullying.
And what's that?
It's bullying. It's menacing.
It's bullying at the very least. And I just, look, I want to end on a positive note for all of you out there. I don't know what you have done with your time the last few days, but the former president of the United States spent literally hours trolling the Twitter feed of a woman that he sexually assaulted in the 90s, screen capping her tweets and posting it to his deranged followers. That is literally how he used his day. I don't know what you did, but you used your time more wisely.
No, the best observation here for me is the person that has to make feel the worst is like Ron DeSantis. Because Ron DeSantis's day is like, all right, go to Iowa, go to a bookstore, drive to Council Bluffs, drive to Des Moines. We're going all over the place. And I'm still losing to this guy who's sitting there eating more Biggie Mackies and retweeting old things from E. Carroll.
Yep. And like, as a candidate, you just want the other candidates to do something that lets you attack them. And DeSantis has to look at this and be like, but I can't point out that this is insane. Like, he can't do anything. You're right. He is the saddest one in this. But let's see who else is sad. Who is our community garbage person of the week? Well, 57,000 of you voted, and here's your top 5. Coming in at number 5 with 3% of the vote, you have Dave Chappelle for his latest transphobic comedy special. Did not merit much attention there. Number 4 with 6% of the vote, we have the entire MAGA world for crying about a gay couple kissing on New Year's. That was a fun one. Coming at number 3 with 9% of the vote, we have Lauren Boebert for her excuses for abandoning her district. She is blaming Ryan Reynolds. I don't think this is his fault. I mean, you can possibly lay the blame on Green Lantern not being that good on him or the Wolverine prequel, but I don't think this is his fault. Your runner-up at 10% of the vote, you have Greg Abbott for sending more migrants to New York and Chicago, but it's not even close. With 73% of the vote, your community garbage state, or I guess judicial body of the week, are the Texas courts for banning emergency abortions. Lots of fun there. I'm sure the Supreme Court will right that wrong, but thank you to all of you who voted. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.